My name is Vic and I'm a domiciliary optometrist. I'm going to take you through some of the equipment I use on a routine domiciliary visit. The first thing we'll come to is an autorefractor, which we use to establish a patient's prescription, and of course we also use a retinoscope, one of the more traditional methods an optometrist uses. We have a couple of ways to establish a patient's level of vision. We have a digital chest chart, but we also carry a single test chart also, which is particularly useful for patients that have difficulty on focusing on many letters at one time. We have a Facilitator to measure the prescription of spectacles. We also have an Care Tonometer, which is particularly useful as it causes minimal discomfort, and portable, it's handy, it's lightweight, very accurate. We have two ways to examine the fundus. We have, of course, our direct ophthalmoscope, one of the more traditional pieces of kit that every optometrist is familiar with. But in addition, we also carry a panoptic, which gives you a greater field of view of the back of the eye. We also carry a condensed trial lens case. We have a Fundus Camera. We have a digital record card keeping system, which allows us to save patient data. And finally, we have a slit lamp. So we have two ways to establish a patient's prescription. We of course have the more traditional retinoscope, which every optometrist carries. In addition, we have a bit more of a sophisticated piece of kit called an autorefractor, which is quick and simple to use. It digitally captures a patient's prescription. It also has the added benefit of retroillumination for media opacities. So we have two methods to measure visual acuity for our patients. We have a digital chest chart, which has both Snellen and Logmar, and we also have a single letter chart. This is particularly useful for patients that have a cognitive impairment and struggle to concentrate on more than one letter at a time. Here we have the Care Tonometer. This is a quick, easy, reliable piece of kit to measure the intraocular pressure. We insert disposable probes for each and every patient. Clinical kits are also equipped with a Facilitator, which allows you to measure the prescription of habitual spectacles for every resident. It's also important that quite often within the care home setting, a resident may have particularly old spectacles, or they may even be wearing someone else's. So we have a couple of methods to look at the back of the eye. Of course, we have the more traditional ophthalmoscope for direct ophthalmoscopy. And of course, we also have a Welsh Allen panoptic, which is particularly useful within the care home setting. It gives you a 5 times larger view of the back of the eye. We also carry within our kit a slit lamp. This is particularly useful for anterior eye assessment, checking for dryness and recurrent eye infections. Our teams also carry a Fundus Camera. This is particularly useful for non-verbal patients. Also, you don't have to get so close to them, so it's less invasive. It has a 45-degree view, and it also has 5 megapixels. We also carry a trial lens kit. Now, this is a condensed version, which is really useful because it's very lightweight. It's also what our patients are used to using in a traditional setting. In terms of our record card keeping, we use a digital software system called Iris. This allows us to have real-time collaboration with the booking team, the lab, and the testing team out in the field. Hopefully that gave you a really good overview of the type of kit you can expect to see when you join us on our domiciliary visits. If you do have any questions, please don't hesitate to get in touch.